Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this Extreme Rules 2021 predictions video. It's quite early in the week to do this predictions video, but I will not have much time to get one out, so I'm afraid so. It's pretty much as it is. These 6 matches confirmed for Sunday night's pay-per-view, which, to be quite honest with you, is quite short. I do think there will be at least 2 more matches added. We'll talk about at the end. It's quite weird because obviously it's an Extreme Rules pay-per-view and there's no Extreme Rules added to any of these matches yet. Yeah, they're just all straight up matches, which is quite bizarre. But we're going to go into the predictions anyway, as they are. If there is any changes, I will pin them in the comment section below and give you my thoughts on the changes. But I think even if you had stipulations to these particular matches, I don't think it'll change the result. So to start off, we are looking at the first match, which is Liv Morgan and Carmella. I have no idea why this has been shoehorned onto a pay-per-view, other than the fact that it's to get Liv Morgan over to a live crowd. Apparently this match was meant to happen at the MSG Super SmackDown show, but never got on. I don't know if this is just like a payback to that, but I can't see them doing that. It's WWE at the end of the day. They don't really look after the wrestlers that well. I've got a feeling this might get pushed on to the pre-show. I just don't see the urgency for this match, or it's just the build's not been there. So to just shove it on a pay-per-view just seems a little bit odd to me. Yeah, if another 2 matches get added, I think this might get pushed down to the pre-show. So as a prediction, it is going to be a Liv Morgan win. I can't see them pushing Carmella. I just think she's there to get Liv Morgan over. Since the split of the YIUR squad, and obviously Ruby Soho is doing well now in AEW, I think it just makes sense to give Liv Morgan that bit of a push. We've got Queen of the Ring, of course, coming up very soon. So yeah, it just kind of makes sense really. So that is the match number 1. Match number 2 is the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions against the Street Profits. Yeah, we've seen this match quite a few times now. So yeah, here we go again. But I can't see Street Profits winning, to be honest. I think this Bloodline storyline is the main aim of SmackDown right now. So I do think that Usos retain. I think this could be a really decent match. The sad thing is, and I think it seems to be the bloody sentiment of WWE, to be honest, is the lack of tag teams, the lack of really good tag teams. I mean, got the Usos, Street Profits. You could say Alpha Academy, the Dirty Dogs. It's just not enough. There needs to be more. I think you've only got like 8 tag teams spread around the main roster, which, oh, come on, WWE, look at the 80s and how many tag teams we had back then. Oh, just look at AEW and how many tag teams are over there. Which, sadly, WWE does not give a shit about tag team matching. Sorry for swearing. But yeah, that is my opinion on that. So Usos are retaining. We have the Raw Women's title on the line, which is Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss. What can I say about this match? Clearly, I think the rumour is that Charlotte is going to SmackDown, so she's not going to take the title with her. Looks like they're pushing Alexa. I think she's getting good momentum with the fans right now. Obviously, the merch sales are going well because now we've got the Charlie doll. Lily doll, Charlie doll. So yeah, we're going to get everybody Alexa faces is going to get a doll. So expect an Asuka doll, expect a Sasha Banks doll. It's going to happen eventually. They're going to market this to the hilt, which is great. If you like that kind of thing, then yeah, fill your boots. It's not for me. But I do think Alexa Bliss takes the title. I think Charlotte is leaving. And this cements kind of like Charlotte again, going for records. And yeah, so if she wins another title over on SmackDown, that's another little notch on the title reigns. So yeah, I think Charlotte would gladly take the loss just to get that record. Yeah, you can't have title wins if you've got a title. So that's just how it is. And it seems to be flip-flopping around that championship quite a bit. Maybe putting it on Alexa could get it stabled a little bit, because you give her a long reign. Just give anybody a long reign, please. Talking about title matches, we've got Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Obviously, a lot of people were a little bit butthurt after SummerSlam that they only got like 37 seconds of a match. But that just builds the anticipation for this match. Hopefully we get something added, like a stipulation. But I don't think it really needs it. I think Becky can hold a good match, and it'd be her first proper match back as well. So that'll be very, very interesting to see how Becky performs. Bianca Belair, we all know, is a good performer. I think Becky retains. I can't see why you'd put a title on somebody when they've just returned to not give them a title. A lot of speculation, of course, as there always is, of Sasha Banks. She has been backstage. She was at MSG. I assume that she's been around the SmackDown scene for a bit now. So she's ready and raring to go. So maybe it's her return to the pay-per-view scene and the title scene. So maybe we get a confrontation between Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Wouldn't it be strange if there was a title change and it was Sasha Banks what helped Bianca win the title, and then that starts the feud with Becky? I mean, that's a possibility. I think they keep the title on Becky. I don't really feel that a quick switch title change needs to happen. It doesn't benefit anybody in the long run. We go on to another championship match, and it is Damien Priest versus Sheamus for the US Championship. Damien Priest has just won this title. He's not long in his reign as champion after beating Sheamus. So I think this is good. This has got a stipulation written all over it, probably a bar fight or, I don't know, some kind of tables, ladders match or something along them lines. Definitely something that will probably suit Sheamus more than Priest. I do think Priest retains though. I don't see the title changing hands in that match whatsoever. We go on to the final match. What is confirmed, obviously I think there's going to be more added, which we'll talk about after this, is Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, versus Demon Balor. What a time to pull out the Demon Day, but it keeps this feud going. Obviously Finn Balor lost in their last match. Now it's the Demon's time to have a go, and he's undefeated on the main roster. This is a tough one to predict, because it really all depends on how WWE want to present the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. I mean, come on, let's be honest. That is the most important event of the year, because it's money, money, money to Vince McMahon. And the Saudis own the roost. Vince will do whatever they want. So I think Roman Reigns retains in this match. Is it a clean finish? That is the big question. Or is it I'm just going to say Roman retains. Whether he wins the match or not, I'll leave that open. But I think he walks out still the Universal Champion. Do they give Finn the win, whether it be count out, disqualification, or is it just going to be a no holds barred match? I have no idea. This is the thing. You're going into a last week of a pay-per-view, and it's an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and there's no Extreme Rules. WWE, what are you doing? What are you doing? Give us an bloody eye-out match, for God's sake. We were complaining about that a year ago, and now we're here at this same situation again, and we've got nothing. Yeah, come on. Where's the eye-out match? Where's the swamp match? At least give us something, WWE. But yeah, as I say, I do think Roman Reigns retains the title, whether it's by victory. I have no idea. Maybe Finn Balor gets the win by default, but not the title. Have you say in the comments on that one, because I do think Roman is going to go to Crown Jewel with the title. And spoiler, Brock Lesnar will be your new Universal Champion by the end of that pay-per-view. Saudi Arabia calls it, Saudi Arabia gets it. I don't care how big or over Roman Reigns is. Vince will bow down to the Saudi king. Trust me, money talks. So that's a bold prediction for that. I don't even know if we're doing a prediction video for the Saudi show. I don't really count it as part of canon, if you will. I see it as a separate event, so they can redcon it and get the title back on Roman if they need to at the next event. So yeah, I think it might be a flip-flopper, but at the end of the day, I think that's going to happen. Right, to throw some other matches, Edge, Seth could be revisited. Feud's not over. Maybe Friday we see a resurgence of Edge again. I mean, he claimed to be injured. It's totally a kayfabe injury. So that could be a thing. And to throw them in a 4 counts anywhere match, which we know Edge can do. So that's a possibility. We've got the female tag team matches. What could happen? Maybe even a triple threat. Nikki Cross, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya and Tamina, the champions. And then you throw in Nox and Shotzi. Why not? I mean, that could even, if they don't push Liv Morgan down to the pre-show, that could be your pre-show match. Get this women's titles on this bloody pay-per-view, for God's sake. Then we can talk about 4 matches on a pay-per-view for the females. AEW, top that. Top that, AEW, because you certainly ain't doing that. So yeah, that would be a massive bonus if they could get that match on the card as well. Other matches, yeah, we're missing the WWE Championship, so maybe it could be a rematch of sorts. Big E versus Bobby. That could happen. That could be announced on Monday night. This is recorded Monday. Obviously, it's going to be out on Tuesday, so the results of Monday are not included in this prediction video. Like I said, if there is any matches added or stipulations added to any of the matches from Monday night, I will pin a comment in the comment section below before this video goes out. So it will be updated. Also, what other match? If even another tag team match as well. You've got Randy Orton and Riddle. Maybe they are to defend their tag team titles against AJ and Omos. Could happen. There would be filler matches in all, to be honest. Honestly, the predictions wise, until the matches are announced, it really means nothing. But I can genuinely see at least 1 or 2 of them matches being added onto the card. If it's not a triple threat tag team match, they could just have one of the tag teams face Natalya and Tamina. I think it's got a spot on the pay-per-view, whether it be a kickoff on the kickoff show or the main card is the question. But there you go. What do you think? What's your predictions? If you're playing the predictions game, you know what to do. Put your predictions for the 6 matches. If there is another match added, just look at the pinned comment. These matches are going to be in the bio of this video, so honestly, if you're struggling, go and check it out on the bio, in the bio. Yeah, just put your predictions in the comment section below and it will be added to the predictions game at the end of the week. Obviously, the results of that will be delayed until Monday. I think we are live streaming Crystal Palace Brighton on Monday, so it'll be at the end of that video where I give you the results. That is I think this is the last weekend as well of that predictions game, so we will be crowning our first ever monthly champion, which will be interesting. So yeah, get involved in that if you want to have your say or you want to play the predictions game. We do refresh at the start of every month, so if you join this one late and you're not doing so well, don't worry about it. We start again for a fresh new month in October anyway. So that being said, honestly, if you're not playing the predictions game, still have your comment. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Have your say about this pay-per-view. Are you looking forward to it? What matches are you looking forward to? Which match is most likely to have a title change? I think the only title change that I can see so far is Alexa wins. Don't really want that to happen, but it kind of makes sense going forward if Charlotte is going to SmackDown like people have predicted. Anyway, that is my Extreme Rules 2021 predictions video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome. And remember to always keep it real. See you the next time. Bye for now.